Welcome back to my 3 viewers. It's time for your yearly Jack Edge upload. That's right, we're uploading again. It's only been 5 weeks, guys. It's only been 5 weeks. Yeah, healthy upload schedule, by the way. Upload 7 times in 1 week and then once every 5 weeks. I mean, I just, I haven't been playing Destiny though, so that's kind of why. But we're going to be ranking every Destiny encounter from easiest to hardest. Starting with EDZ patrols are harder. I mean, this one is literally where I can just sit on my chair, have a nap, come back 10 minutes later, and it'll be done. These encounters are useless, shouldn't even be in the game, or maybe just should be buffed. Then we got easy encounters, they're not that bad. Expected raid difficulty. So this is what you expect from a raid, right? You go into a raid and this is an encounter that you'd expect. It's kind of hard, but it's not that bad. Hard encounters, they're hard. And then pray to the LFG gods because you're going to be here for 13 hours straight, staring at your monitor, wondering why you even installed this game 3 years ago, why you've put 3,000 hours into it, and why you've done all these raids just for no reason, just for you to be stuck on this one for 14 hours straight. So yeah, that's the top difficulty. And starting off, we will be going nowhere near that top difficulty with one of the worst encounters in the game, Confluxes. This encounter sucks. Honestly, every time I get to it, I just tell my teammate, yeah, you got this, bro. Or I sit at one spot, put on auto clicker, and then go on my phone. Because all you have to do is shoot ads, and then don't walk into the puddles, and that's it. So trash. Hate this encounter, and it is way too easy and boring. Shouldn't last that long as well. Oracles. Look, Oracles is actually okay, right? But I signed up for Destiny too, not Simon Says. We're shooting these, what even are they? What, like little magic sugar cubes. We're shooting 7 of them in an order, Simon Says. I mean, great, that's great. What a great raid. I'm putting it in easy, it's not that hard. There's 6 of you, and you gotta remember 7 oracles. That's one, or you can't remember 1 oracle? Okay, Templar. He? She? Can I misgender Templar? Is Templar a she or a he? And it? It is going in easy. It's not that easy, right? It's not complex as easy. But I mean, all you gotta do is pick up a relic, shoot it, and then shoot the boss. That's it. You can even cheese it if you really need to. It's kind of squish. She? Is it really a she? I think Templar's a she. She is squishy, and that's why she's going in easy. Okay, gatekeepers. Yeah, I've had less whiplash from a 100-mile-an-hour car crash on a freeway. Literally, Templar, compared to gatekeepers, isn't even funny. The entire raid before gatekeepers is a joke, and then you get gatekeepers in an LFG team. Yeah, you're going to spend more time looking for an LFG group that wants to do gatekeepers for a start, and then you're going to spend 3 hours actually doing gatekeepers. This encounter sucks. I mean, you gotta get this, divine space rock thing that makes a shield? You gotta go into these other dimensions? Like, what is this, man? Why can't I just put on an auto clicker again? Even though I don't want to actually do that. Look, I don't mind the encounter. It is actually kind of difficult, and LFG does not help. I'm gonna put in an expected raid difficulty even after all that, but it will go kind of higher. I hate this encounter, and it took me so long to even learn what to do. Okay, Atheon. This guy is a giant Vex god, right? This guy controls time. This guy controls the universe, I think. I don't know lore. You have to go to My Name is Bife for that. But yeah, 6 warlocks with funny looking helmets and some glowing fridge magnets will kill this guy in about 2 seconds. So how can I really put this guy that high up? You just shoot a few more oracles again. I'd put him below, like tonight controversial, he's going under gatekeepers. That's right, I put him there. Moving on to Crota's End, Abyss. Wow. Look, I don't know if you played Abyss with an LFG team before, but I think I'd rather hit my head on a rock for 3 hours straight. This encounter. Oh, every single time I play it, I manage to find the one hole within the 300-kilometer radius and go straight down the middle of it. Dead. Again. For the 15th time. While enlightened. I hate this encounter. I think everyone does. Who likes this encounter? Anyone? Most of the time I play with an LFG group, all 6 of us just end up screaming at each other to enlighten a lamp, while no one's enlightened anyway, only for us to end up on the respawn screen 4 seconds later. It's a hard encounter. I'm putting it in hard, especially with LFG. Okay, Bridge. I don't mind Bridge. Bridge actually isn't that bad. It's pretty simple. Just stand on 3 totems, form the bridge, cross the bridge. Now it only gets difficult when one of your teammates decides, I'm going to grab the sword, take it across the bridge, and I'm just going to drop it. I'm not going to kill the blue guy, I'm just going to drop it. Then you've got to take the chalice back for the 11th time to the other side and just keep crossing. That's the only bad part about this, but I think it is quite an easy encounter. So I'm gonna put it in expected raid difficulty. I think it's a good like middle line. I honestly think bridge is a good baseline. Oh, Yut. Okay, she's kind of hard. I'm gonna be real, she's kind of hard. She realistically, you need to two-phase her, and most people in the team need to know what they're doing, right? Because you need to kill enough wizards. And when you go in this goddamn raid, in this encounter, you will be questioning, do I know my lefts and rights? Because I don't know if my teammate knows their lefts and rights, because I said, okay, you got left balcony, bro. Yeah, I got left balcony, bro. And then he goes to right tower. What? That's the opposite, man. What is that? Yeah, it's going in hard. I honestly think it's harder than Abyss. Because you need to do a lot of damage, and teammates don't know what left and right is. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. I didn't really pass second grade. So. I actually dropped out second grade to become a full-time YouTuber, believe it or not. Crota. I think he's actually easier than Abyss. Look, yeah, I said it. Crota, the main guy, is harder than his little entranceway. He's not that hard, right? You pick up a sword, smack him with a sword. God knows how our little tiny sword beats his 30-foot sword. Well, whatever. And then you just kind of hit him with your own sword. Again. You just hit him with more, you just sword him over and over. If you don't have a warlock though, it can be quite difficult, considering, you know, again, 30-foot sword to a 6-foot guardian. Yeah, dead immediately. So, yeah, I'd probably put it in expected raid difficulty, but he's probably going to stay at the top, and there is no way in hell I'm putting him below gatekeepers. That seems a bit unrealistic. King's Fall now. Totems. Honestly, I thought it would be hard with LFG, but it's usually not. People that don't know what they're doing on this encounter seem to kind of learn very quickly. Although it is kind of just a relay race with one team and no race, and the prize is entering a room with a big guy. It's a pretty terrible relay race. I don't really know who designed it, but yeah, it's pretty much just pass the baton between each other 3 times over. Do that for like 5 minutes. It's a pretty easy encounter. It's not that bad. Put it above Templar, below Bridge. That's a good spot for it. Now we got War Priest. Yeah. This guy, pray to the LFG gods, because you are going to be here for 11 hours, man. He doesn't care about your family. He does not care about you. He will send you back to orbit just because you looked at him funny. You stood on the plate roll? Ah, too bad. Back to the rally flag you go. Oh, you didn't kill your knight in time? Yeah, I hope you enjoy the respawn screen, bro. He does not care about your damage rotation. You shoot a Nighthawk Golden Gun at him, he's going to catch that bullet and throw it back at you. He does not care about you. He does not care about anything. He just wants to send you back to totems. Yeah, this guy, going at the top. Now Golgoroth, yeah, again, Whiplash. This guy is easy as hell. You just kill a few ads, shoot his back, and then shoot his chest. The only thing you're going to die to in this encounter is your own teammate, who didn't understand how the explosive light worked. He's just standing there, blissfully unaware that there is 3 ghost shells standing right next to him, or floating right next to him. He doesn't know why the revive little circle is on his screen. Oh, I don't know how you guys died. How does my team keep dying? Wow. He's definitely going in easy. He's not that bad. Daughters. Yeah, probably put it in expected raid difficulty, because all you gotta do, right, stand on one plate, stand on another plate. And she does give you a lot of time to do that, right? She gives you like a minute something, a minute 50. I might be very wrong with that. It's like a minute, no, I think it's a minute 10, which is a lot of time for that. And I mean, you can have as many damage phases as you want, as long as you don't kill one too early. So it's pretty easy. However, I am still gonna put it in expected above Bridge, but I do think she's easier than Atheon. Okay, Oryx. Oryx is just daughters with extra steps. That's literally Oryx. And considering he is 100-foot tall god of... What is he a god of? God of the Taken King. That's him, the Taken King. Guys, I don't know if anyone knew. Did anyone put that together? Oryx is the Taken King. That's why the DLC was named that. And yet, yeah, he dies to 6 guardians. Oh, or one. One guy soloed him. Which is ridiculous, by the way, how they do that. But yeah, he's just daughters, extra steps. Honestly, he doesn't even kill you. Again, your teammate standing in a bomb too early is what's going to kill you most of the time. So he's not bad. I don't mind him. I'd probably put him above Crota, his son. Be kind of wrong to put him below Crota. Maybe Oryx is a bit too old for it though. Needs to retire. And moving on to Last Wish, Kali. Yep, funny. Funny that you even tried to sneak onto this list. What the hell? You are not a raid encounter. Kali. You could bring Kali right now in real life, me against Kali in a one-on-one fist fight. I am winning 9 times out of 10. She's like 5'9". There's no mechanics to this encounter, right? You just stand on a plate and then shoot her in the head. That's it. In fact, if you really want, You can just walk on in, shoot her in the head. That's the whole encounter. She doesn't even have a shield. She can't even afford a shield like her sister can. She's too broke. And speaking of her sister, Shuro-Chi. Shuro-Chi is definitely the favorite child between her and Carly, that's for sure. Because at least she's got something going for her. Carly's got like that preschool level puzzle. Just stand on the plate. Shuro-Chi stepped it up a little bit. Stand on 4 plates. Wow. She's easy. She's very easy. She's going in the bottom of easy. That's right. Oracles is harder than Shuro-Chi. Morgoth. Morgoth is also easy. Now, I would put him in expected raid difficulty, but he is so squishy that I honestly don't think he belongs there, right? I feel like if you just kick him really hard in the kneecaps, he'll just fall over and he will not get back up. I mean, look at him. He looks a bit too old for this fighting stuff. I mean, what are you even doing here, man? If you really care about Riven that much, just walk out the way and let us through. We do not have to be doing all this. Every time we get the damage phase, you're dead in 2 seconds. Get out of the way. You are going in easy. Yeah, Golgoroth is better than you. I'm gonna be real. Your big brother, he's better than you. Sorry. Vault. Okay, Vault's going in hard. It's not going in prey to the LFG gods. Just because you can solo it, right? Literally solo Vault, as long as you start the encounter with 3 people. But if you don't have someone with 6,000 hours in the game, then it can be quite hard. You know, Penumbra is left, Antumbra is right. Although I do remember Antumbra, like anti-clockwise, right? Is that how a clock works? No. No, it doesn't. No, that's not. I've just like debunked my entire Vault knowledge. Anyway, I call Ant right, which doesn't even make sense now that I think about it. Whatever. And Vault's going at the top of hard. And let me give you a quick hint. If one of your readers gives a call out, just to call out worm, just go back to orbit and go do a patrol. Because you are never getting that done. Why do my LFG teammates insist that the snake is a worm, the bird is an owl? Look, how is the bird an owl? It doesn't look like an owl at all. And how is the snake a worm? Man, I hate this encounter. Moving on to Riven. Okay, Riven I'm putting up there. Okay, look. Yeah, I put Riven up there. If you're doing it legit, I'd give it its own tier way above there. If you're doing it legit with an LFG team, you need your psyche checked immediately. This encounter is horrendous to do with an LFG team. The damage rotation that you need, if you don't have Microcosm or Xenophage or like anything good, just sitting there for hours, just trying to test new damage rotations. It's ingrained in my mind at this point. I have spent so many hours on Riven just trying to kill her. Like, she's cool. She's a great boss. I actually love doing it legit as well. But the cheese, it's boring and it's difficult. Why is it so difficult? Oh, and then you'll have a Golden Gun Hunter who decides he's just going to shoot the eye. And then everyone will be like, oh, who was it? And then, yeah, you're all just sitting there arguing. Moving on to Queen's Walk. Look, I'm going to put this in hard. I don't think it's that bad, right? Definitely, I think it, honestly... Yep, that's right, I did it. I put it easier than Abyss, harder than Oryx. Okay, harder than Oryx kind of feels wrong. No, I'm keeping it there. It's not that bad, right? If you got no comms, it can be quite bad, but I mean, this is kind of soloable. Although, at the moment, there is a bug where if you take too long doing this encounter, it'll just kick you back to orbit, your entire fire team. It'll just like not code weasel, it'll code something. Like, it'll try to reconnect you and it just won't. It's happened to me several times with just this encounter. If you take too long, and you don't, if not all of you are sucked in, take too long, it's like when you cheese it. Just takes you back to orbit, and I hate it. It's so annoying. Anyway, it's not that bad. I mean, the mechanic is just walking a straight line. How can you mess that up? It's going in hard. Easier than Abyss, because there's no holes. Okay, Evade. Don't get me wrong, I have not done a whole lot of Garden, and every time I have, it's usually with a guy that's got like 3,000 clears, no comms, and way too much time spent on this game. I always end up doing absolutely nothing, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. I think Evade it's pretty easy, but it's not, I think it's expected raid difficulty, right? There's a few mechanics, but it's not overly hard, but it's not like free. It doesn't give you a whole lot of time to pick up the spit, and your whole team needs to get involved. You know, some of you pick up spit, and then some of you tether, does a little square box thing. I'd probably put it in expected. I think this and bridge is like a good baseline. I'd put it harder than bridge, easier than daughters. And now summon. Okay, maybe it's controversial, maybe, but I think it's really easy. I mean, it is literally Confluxes combined with Gatekeepers. Bungie didn't want us to know that, but I am kind of the CEO. I kind of designed every raid. And I just got Confluxes and Gatekeepers, and I just put it together, and that's the whole encounter. you defend, quote unquote, Conflux, and then your teammate comes through the teleporter, and then you just like tether. That's it, and then kill ads. It's going in easy. Honestly, above Oracles, below Templar. Plus you'll have someone with 6,000 clears doing it for you anyway. Doesn't even matter. Consecrated Mind. Can be quite challenging, honestly. 2 teams of 3. It's kind of a basic concept, but the amount of times I've shot the wrong eye or picked up spit that I just was not supposed to because I had the buff already, or debuff. Oh, I've done it way too many times. I'd say it's expected raid difficulty. Kinda hard. Harder than Daughters for me. Easier than Atheon. The runner's job is a lot easier than the eye shooter, in my opinion. Don't hate me if you do running, but I think eye shooting is harder. I think it is. All you guys got to do is pick up some triangles, playing Gambit. That's it. Moving on to Big Brother, Sanctified Mind. Are they related? Who knows? He's probably related to Atheon, honestly. He looks like Atheon, which also supports my theory that this is literally just copied from Vogue with a few extra steps. Now this guy's just playing Gambit without the invaders. I mean, look, he's a big Vex god again. Yeah, well, sounds familiar. He can like he literally disintegrates the earth in front of you with just a snap of his fingers. Yet if you pick up 30 little triangles and then combine the power of friendship to form a light tether, you can kill him. What is that? How is this Vex god dying to the power of friendship? Yeah, he is going in easy. He is not that hard. However, he's going above Golgroth. We're on Deepstone Crypt now. This one took me a while to learn. Honestly, the raid's not that hard, but this one, the stupid doors at the back of this goddamn encounter have me losing my mind. Why won't the door just open? Just open. When I shoot the panel, why won't you open? I hate it. I hate these doors. Whoever designed this, which was me because I am the CEO, needs to be fired immediately, which I will not be because I am the CEO. Plus your teammate, light 1-5. You shoot one and then you're immediately dead because your teammate, they either want to kill you or they don't know what they're doing. So it's going in expected raid difficulty. However, it's not that hard. I'd probably put it easier than Evade, harder than Bridge. Now, Atrax. Yeah, if you ever wanted to have a mental breakdown, go into an LFG team that's on Atrax, volunteer to do Operator, and watch as one of the people picks up a bomb from upstairs and just takes it downstairs. Like, come back! I need that! We need that! We can't have that go downstairs, we need that. We really needed that. And then you wipe, and then your team's like, oh, Operator, why didn't you shoot it off him? And if you truly want the LFG experience, go pick up Scanner, mute your mic, in fact, throw your headset out the window. You don't need it anymore because you're playing Scanner. Shoot the wrong one, and then leave the fire team before anyone can say anything. That's the Scanner experience on LFG. Yeah, Atrax is going in hard. Discord notification. I appreciate you ruining my video. Okay, Descent. I actually love this encounter. I think it's a very fun encounter. It is quite intense with you landing on Earth. No, the other blue one, Europa. Yep, that's the one, the ice one. Honestly, it's so intense and it's really cool, but it's kind of easy. I put it in expected raid difficulty, honestly, but I think I put it below Daughters. It's got a few things. Like, it's the only encounter where you got to use Suppressor, Scanner, and Operator. It's just that you don't have to do a whole lot with them. Scanner, you just read 2 things. Operator, you literally stare at a panel and then shoot it when it glows. How easy can that possibly be? And Suppressor, you just hop around, shoot the boss. A few beach balls going on. I love the encounter, but it's not that hard. And now Taniks. I mean, you don't even need Scanner, right? You just need an Operator and Suppressor, so he's not that bad. However, picking up 4 bombs as a team might be the most difficult thing ever. And even if you do get the 4 bombs, your whole LFG team has a combined mobility of about 7. So they're not making it to the terminals in time. So you've got about 3 dead people. And then, yeah, again, Operator. If you don't shoot people out within about 0.05 seconds, you're getting yelled at. Operator, please shoot me out! As they get trapped, like literally 0.01 seconds. You shoot them out and they die, and then they'll blame you. I'd probably put him above Gatekeepers, above Atheon. Right there. Look, 3 final bosses next to each other. Now, moving on to Valve the Disciple. Alright, now most of the Val encounters are challenging, because you got like 20 symbols to remember. Or 30 even, if your team likes callouts such as Ice Cream Cone, Black Hole, Car, Kitchen, Garage. Garage, good call out, yeah, Garage. What is Garage? Who knows, really? And KFC, yeah, we can't forget KFC. Who invented the call out KFC for this? Who knows, man. But it's in the LFG now. It's in the LFG pool. People are being taught, oh, this is KFC. So if it's your first time doing this raid, good luck. The mechanics are kind of challenging for this encounter, and the Taken Knights will make your entire running team hate each other by the end of it. Oh, it's your knight. No, it's your knight. It's a traveler knight. Yeah, it's your knight. No, you have traveler too. No, we all do. Oh, well, actually there is no knight. We've killed all three. Yeah, I'm putting it in hard, but at the very bottom. It's not that hard. Right, Caretaker. Again, kind of a hard encounter. Harder than acquisition, because running, you gotta worry about the darkness, and you gotta worry about picking up symbols, and then stunning. Stunning's easy. I will not take any controversy about that. If you say stunning is hard, harder than running, you need to get out right now. Stunning is so easy, just shoot him in the face, shoot him in the back. That's it. Running, however, running is like fighting with your own teammate. Because while you're trying to remember 3 symbols, they are playing TikTok in the background, while you're just sitting at the door, waiting to be let out, begging for your life, and they are just on their phone ignoring you. Please let me out of the room. Please. Please, what do I have to do? Yeah, this encounter is going in hard. Harder than I get. Also, during the damage phase, don't tick him over. Don't tick him over. Yeah, no one cares. Oh my god, Exhibition. This encounter, man. Let me read you a few quotes from my recent LFG team. How do I cleanse with this relic? What do I do with this relic? I dropped the relic. What do we do? It fell off the map. Please cleanse me. Please cleanse me. Please cleanse me. Please cleanse me. I'm on ×9. I'm going to die. Please cleanse me. He died. Now, moving on to Rolk. This guy's also hard, but I don't think he's as hard as Exhibition. He gives you plenty of time to actually do the mechanics and get the damage phase. And you also only need to remember one symbol at a time, right? However, the buff rotations can be quite confusing, and he was quite hard to learn, for me at least. I'm going to put him above Caretaker, below Vault. In the damage phase, just try not to get kicked in the face, because he has a very good kick. And Cataclysm. Root of Nightmares, wow. What a raid. Yeah, this raid is a joke. Most of this raid's going to go in the bottom of the tier list, I'm going to tell you right now. I mean, Cataclysm, you literally just shoot an orb, run to a different orb, shoot the orb, rinse and repeat. That's not a raid encounter, shooting an orb and running to a different orb. This whole raid is soloable. It's harder than Complexes, easier than Kali. Now, Scission. Okay, Bungie, did you even try? You just got Cataclysm, and then just put it on one side of a room, and then on another side of the room as well. This encounter sucks. The launch pads don't even work, man. Why don't they work? If you're a Warlock and you don't have an Eager Edge Sword, yeah, don't even volunteer to run. You get launched the wrong way, you are not making it back up. This encounter, it would be an easy, but the jump pads kind of make it difficult, so I'm putting it the lowest of expected raid difficulty. And now we got Planet Guy. Alright. For me personally, it was kind of hard to learn how to do the mechanics for this one. Like, there's a lot going on, and so many ads. Plus I have to kill a Colossus? That is too much. But once you learn how to do it, it's not bad. Like, you just swap the odd planet out with the odd planet out. I don't understand what is with the left, middle, no, bottom, top, middle call out? What is with that? No, just use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or, famous call out coming back, Car, Kitchen, Garage. Car, Kitchen, Garage might be the worst call out I've ever heard in an LFG group for this encounter. Car, Kitchen, Garage. How? What? What do you mean Car, Kitchen, Garage? How does that make sense? There is 3 planets. How do you get Car, Kitchen, Garage? We're not in a goddamn nursing home. What is going on? This guy is going in expected raid difficulty. However, I think he's kind of hard. Putting him above Gatekeepers, below Taniks. Nezi. Nezarek. God of Pain. Yeah, God of Pain is a crazy title. Look, in an LFG team, he actually might be there. This guy, there's too much going on, man. You got ad clear you got to do. You got 2 runners, 1 stunner, 2 refuges. You got to worry about the guy literally detonating your whole team. What is that? Too much. Like, literally every LFG team, we have to have at least one guy that will never, ever, ever understand the refuge mechanic until we finish the raid. And sometimes this guy doesn't even show you what the refuge color is when you stun him. If you shoot the shoulders too early, which is awesome. That's amazing. So you just have to guess. You're actually playing just Russian roulette at this point. The damage phase is kind of brutal as well, but everyone cheeses it anyway. I'm going to put him in hard. Above Caretaker, next to his best friend Rolk. I actually have no idea if they're related. They kind of look like they are though. Alright. This raid is the opposite of Root of Nightmares. I mean, Bungie really said, you didn't like the last one? Here you go, here's this one. 19.5 hours, complete contest mode. This one, going to be on the opposite end of the tier list, starting with Substratum. I mean, it is very confusing, this encounter. Why is there so much going on? I got 120 clears of this raid, and I still don't understand how this encounter works fully. And you've also got to be able to hold your own if you are doing a plate, which, you know, no other raid really makes you do that. So I'm going to put it in hard. I don't think it's harder than Rolk. I mean, that's a bit excessive, but I think it's harder than Nez. I think it's harder than Nez, yeah. It's kind of crazy to say considering Nez is the god of pain and Substratum is the entrance to a raid. Now the Herald of Finality. Yeah, this guy's a big guy. Not only do we have to do the plate still, we're going to jump into the Thunderdome with this guy. Have a 1v1 with the man with a shotgun that can teleport. Yeah, okay. I'm just a guy. I'm just a 6-foot guardian. You want me to go first a 15-foot beast with a shotgun that can teleport and throw literal darkness at me. And, outrageous from Bungie, not only did we have to remember triangles in the first encounter, now we've got to tell the difference between a triangle and a circle? That is ridiculous. Definitely going in hard. Harder than Vault. I don't care what you say. It's harder than Vault. And now, Repository. It's still a hard encounter, but it's definitely easier than the rest. Now with this encounter, you got no boss, and you kind of just close some pillars, right? This whole encounter, just close pillars. But this time there's 3 shapes. Circle, triangle, and square. I feel like I'm in year 2 geometry again. I mean, I dropped out in year 2, and they expect me to remember square, circle, triangle. That's outrageous. I'm going back to my patrols immediately. It's going in expected, but it's going at the top. I think it's below Crota, above Taniks. And you see the next image. You see what it is, and you know exactly where it's going. Anyone that's played this encounter knows exactly where this is going. A to Z patrols are harder. Confluxes, harder than Verity. Yeah, I'm kidding. It's not going there. It's going up here. This is easily the hardest encounter in the game. I mean, every time I end up in an LFG group for this team, we end up with 6 hunters, 6 Nighthawks. Oh yeah, the hunters on number 2, as we have 6 hunters. Like, how am I supposed to know what you're talking about when all 6 of us are hunters? We've got to like combine 2D shapes to 3D shapes. So now, not only do I have to know about circle, triangle, square, I've got to know about cone, pyramid, and cylinder. It's very hard, and LFG was not ready for that, Bungie. They were not ready. Okay, this guy. The Witness. The guy. This guy is kind of the guy, right? Like, this guy is a collection of like civilizations and universes formed into one divine being. Like, he can snap anything into or out of existence, I think. And yet, my purple-haired goth girl and her little talking Rubik's Cube can beat him solo with this silly little sniper rifle. The Herald of Finality and this guy should swap places, because this guy is a nobody. The Herald of Finality with his shotgun would probably beat me immediately. Put the Herald of Finality in there, just running around on the platforms. The only hard part is the damage phase, trying to survive. It is kind of hard to learn, but overall, I'm going to put him in hard still, right? I think he's harder than Vault and Rolk and all that. For the final boss of Destiny, like, he's not that hard. But yeah, that's about it. Every single raid encounter ranked. Look, let me know if I cooked or not. Honestly, this is just the experience of me with just LFG teams. So people are probably going to have a lot of different opinions, and if you do, feel free to write it in the comments. This video took me quite a long time to make. This is my 4th time recording this audio. Any support would be much appreciated, and hopefully I should be uploading soon instead of once a year. Thank you again to my 3 loyal viewers. Hopefully we can hit 1 like on this video. That'd be pretty groundbreaking, 1 like, but I think we can hit it, guys. Thank you again to all my supporters, all of my channel members. You help me pay my rent of $11,000 a month. I actually live in a New York City mansion, so appreciate you guys a lot, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.